What's going on, YouTube? This is CFX at the Web Dojo, and I'm here to talk about the characters in Injustice 2 that I hate, and ones I love too. I love most of them. I only hate a couple, so I'm just doing that. I'm also playing this live. I'm also just going through the inventory, so I'm gonna have the character there while I talk about it. Of course, that only makes sense. Okay, so Aquaman. I like Aquaman. I haven't played with him much, as you can tell. Only level 3 with him. But at the times I play, I play with him more in like tournament mode, which is actually kind of backwards. I shouldn't be doing that. But hey, I have a couple things with him. I like him in the story. His role in the story is actually important, and not like it's not breaking the game. Like if he wasn't in the game, it wouldn't be that big of a difference. But I think he's a good fit, and he deserved to be in the game. Just fun to see him. I hate that he's an asshole. I hate that a lot of the characters I love are assholes, but I like it. He was done well in this game. Like his fighting, all that stuff. I mean, he's pretty much the same as the first game. Like, but just added like weapons and gear and all that. It's a good thing, and like skins and all that. It's kind of cool. It makes it fresh. It makes me want to play with him more. They did a definitely good job with making you want to play with characters again. All right, so we're with Atrocitus, of course. Great character. Like first and foremost, in the comics, he's just cool as hell. Like a good character that you want to see in games like this. So it's good to see him. I was kind of tired of only seeing Batman villains versus the Justice League. So seeing Atrocitus come in, it's pretty cool. His role in the story isn't amazing, but it is a good scene. He's only in there for like a scene, but it's a great scene. I will say that. I like playing with him a lot. His moves are really cool. Dexstar is a good addition, to him. It just fits. Like everything works out the way it's supposed to. With this gear, like look at him. You can even gear him up. How amazing is that? But yeah, he's a good character, and I think people who don't know about him, this is a good way to introduce yourself to him. And then now you want to go back into stuff, especially with this design. Look how beautiful this design is. Oh my gosh, go into the comics and you won't see this. Go to some of his early stuff. Look, this is light years ahead of what he normally looks like. All right, here's a character I played with probably twice in this game. Bane. Although I do like the redesign from the first game to this one. Way better, way more practical too. I don't really have much for him. I have a couple things, but like I played with him a couple times. He's basic. He's not too special. I do, however, love his skins. I love how it changes to fluid color, because you don't know which one's the most powerful one. I would say, if I had to say anything, it would probably be. Wait. There it is. That's probably the rough one right there. That get your ass whooped. But yeah, that's pretty much Bane. Bane is very basic. He's there for the fact that he's a popular character, in my opinion. That's why I think so. But that's cool. Hey, why not do what people want? I'm just not a big fan of Bane. Alright, Batman. I play with him a lot. I mean, they kind of force you to play with Batman so much with doing the story. So you half of the levels I did just from playing the damn story. And I played the story twice, so that's, go figure. He's pretty cool. Like I love his gear setup is just so cool, because like Batman is so much. So to have a definitive look is kind of like rough to do for a game like this. So look, like, you can even tell like so many differences. This is very Dark Knight movie type. It's not exactly, obviously, but it's more so like that. This is more like a Michael Keaton type look. This is more current Batman looking stuff. And nothing's like definitive, but there are some, like there's a Batman Beyond one that like covers his whole face, but pretty much he's pretty cool. But like playing with him as a character is probably fun. He's like the Scorpion of this game. They make him overpowered. He's basically the top guy, like he's a very entry level player. It's not too hard, but his probably strongest suit is mainly because like his shaders. Like I love his shaders. Like come on, look at all this. Like, and I've seen Batman in so many different forms in the comics, so like you gotta have different, like a lot of different colors and stuff. Like you got the Batman Beyond, got the Gotham Hunter. Some of these are not really that great. I like this one a lot because it was very like Boba Fett. And you have this, very classic Batman type stuff. This is probably a little bit better than this one, I would say. They had that. This one's really cool. It looks really cool in action. This one's really cool. This one's kind of cool. And this one's whatever. But yeah, that's basically Batman. Batman is a character that they put a lot of effort into the character, because that's just what they do. They love Batman like they love Scorpion at NetherRealm. Black Adam. You see what I did there? Well, he's kind of cool. Look, they got just Shazam costume, kind of cool. Kind of makes me wish he was in the game, but he's actually really cool. He's a powerhouse. He's probably one of the worst characters to fight against. I hate fighting against him, actually, to be honest. Him and Aquaman are probably the worst to fight against. But he's really cool. One thing I think is really cool about his gear setup is this. Like, you can change these. You can change his light and what it looks like. This one's really cool looking. I could have used that at level 1. I don't know why I didn't. This is what I'm using now. Which one? I probably want to do this one, actually. But, look at this one. Woo. But, look at that. They got really creative on what they customized. Every character is so different. Obviously, the gear, their, the pants, the shirt, torso, arms, head, all that's the same. But then they had that little side thing that's, pretty special. Like Dexter, he has his lightning. It's pretty dope, actually. He has, some costumes. Nothing really special for him. Mainly if you like certain costumes. And the one thing I didn't notice at first, the names of the costume. Obviously it says Shazam's Wisdom. So if you want to see some little Easter eggs in some of the shaders, just make sure you look at the names. All right. Black Canary. I actually played with her recently. She's kind of cool. She's kind of a good character to play with. I actually do enjoy playing with her a lot, actually. Her combat is just on fire. It's dope playing with her. As you can tell, I just got done playing with her. I just started, so I leveled up 2 times already today. Fun. I love her role in this game, because she's actually from the universe that the other the good Batman and Superman work from. So she's there helping with Green Arrow in the story. So she's a good piece to it, because it's her role is different. Cause not Green Lantern, but Green Arrow is dead in that universe. She's pretty cool, and she's done well. All right, Blue Beetle. Jaime is a nice ass character addition, and especially you gotta have Hispanic characters, man. They don't get enough. They don't have too much representation, so it's always good when you can get recommendation. I said recommendation, I'm stupid. Representation. But it's always good when you get that. I actually really love this costume, by the way. Looks like the dude from Power Rangers. But he's actually a really fun character to play with. His gear, it looks, look at this. It's amazing. But, his superpower, he switches to the, more so, scorpion-looking arms. Not scorpion, from Mortal Kombat, but, actual scorpion, arms. And that's probably the best way to play with him. I'm not too good with him yet. I haven't really played much, but hey, he's definitely a character that's is a good addition. I'm happy that he was in it. I would be if I knew he was gonna be this good and he wasn't in there, I would be upset. But that's that. Blue Beetle's cool. Brainiac, little known fact, he's my favorite villain of all time. So obviously I'm going to be biased, but yeah, they did him justice. I am happy he's done right. I don't have any complaints. Just look at this gear. He's just a great character. He's my favorite villain of all time. So and I love Superman, so he just fits in this game so well. And there's a little Easter egg about Brainiac when you finish his version of the tower, or the multiverse, which is shows the little story at the end. It's probably my favorite Easter egg in any game ever. Well, not really an Easter egg, but if you're a comic fan, you are just a DC fan, you will love it. Okay, Captain Cold. Let me show him first. He's pretty cool. I actually like playing with him. I need to play with him a little bit more, because I just he's been in media a lot recently, especially with the Flash show and the Days of Tomorrow, whatever that shit is called. The show that's not that good, but it's whatever. I wish he was still in the Flash, but you can't. How many episodes can you do with him doing fuck shit? He should be a petty criminal though. They should make him more of a petty criminal so he can be on the side episodes. But still, that's beside the point. He's a good character in the game. You can freeze people, of course. But like the way that they use it, it's not just as simple as Sub-Zero, as just freezing whatever and then sliding around. His is actually really cool. Like he has ice force fields and stuff that slows you down, makes your health slower, or go down a little bit. It's actually really cool. But the coolest part is this skin here. Oh my gosh, I only exclusively gonna play with this Mr. Freeze. Man, one of my favorite videos. I'm stupid. Villains. Probably one of my favorite. I will say that. But the only thing that kind of sucks with the Premier skins is that you can't really upgrade the armor. Obviously, there's nothing. But because I would love to see him have a dome over his head. That would be kind of cool, like that classic. But I mean, it fits for this game perfectly. Like, I'm very happy. I wish he had his own moveset and kind of had his own thing. But hey, there's not that much difference you can do with him versus Snart. So, aka Captain Cold. Okay, Catwoman. She could have been in this game. They could have left her out. It wouldn't have made a big difference. But it's Catwoman. I mean, who hates Catwoman? I don't hate Catwoman at all. She's a great character for Batman. I'm just tired of seeing pointless Batman characters and things. Like, she's not. I mean, her spot could have been used for someone else. I know there's 6 extra DLC characters, so I'm not really upset about it. Like, and I have a choice to not play with her. And there's some characters I really like in this game, but still. She's basic. She's not a bad character though. I wouldn't say she's bad. Now, Cheetah is terrible. I hate playing with Cheetah. And it says something that I've only played with Cheetah in what's it called? Tournament mode, which is actually a really cool mode, to be quite honest. It mixes up the gear and colors and stuff, so you get to play with things that you haven't unlocked yet, but you get no XP. Hence why I have no XP for this character, because I tried her out there. It just wasn't fun. She's just not interesting. She's like kind of pointless in the story. She's not pointless. She has a role, but she's just not important. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad that they had her in here. And also, let me show you this. This is why I'm kind of upset, because how are you gonna have Vixen as a skin for Cheetah? Because come on, Vixen has way better powers, and she can do much more than just be a cheetah. So that's kind of like kind of dumb to me. That it's either that or Beast Boy is DLC. So that's, I mean, I'll be happy if Beast Boy was in the game, and that was the reason why they had her as that. But come on, I would much rather have Vixen be a fully fleshed out character. All right, we're here with Mr. Victor Stone, aka Cyborg, who has definitely grown in the DC universe. He definitely went from a Teen Titan to a full-fledged Justice League character throughout the New 52. I mean, I love it because I always love Cyborg. I hate him in this game. I hate his personality in this game. But this is Samus costume. Look out, But he's definitely he's definitely been pushed out. But in this game, he's just like you hate him. But I mean, you're supposed to. He's supposed to be part of the bad guys. He's not the good guy. This is not the good version from the other universe. But hey, he's out here. He's cool. He's fun to play with. You can tell I play with him. I got him up to level 4, so I play with him enough. He's fun to play with. So, and I love his design. He looks like a real person. I love the graphics and the facial qualities and whatnot, details and all that. It's really good. He also has a skin that you get if you link to your mobile app. You get this costume, the Grid costume, which is one of his villains. It's a copy of him in this game, at least. I don't know much about Grid. Grid is whatever, but it's kind of cool to see this. I mean, I would much rather him have a Metallo costume, but obviously that wouldn't work with the moveset. But that's close enough to Metallo. I love Metallo. All right, we had the god himself, Darkseid. This man is the shit. He's my second favorite villain. Man, he's amazing. Like, look at him. Look at him. He's just cool, man. To be honest, he's just really cool. Like, I've always loved him. Like, especially, like, even though they kind of like did a terrible job with him in Smallville. That was terrible. I don't know if anyone watches Smallville. They did him dirty for like it was not good at all. But I still love the character. Like, man, he plays really good. And if you on this very channel, you can see my reaction to the gameplay. I knew he was in the game. Everyone knew he was in the game from the first trailer, I think. But he's fun to play with. He is fun to play with. This is his regular skin, which is kind of cool. But I kind of like this one a little bit more. But he is fun to play with. He's just fun. Like, man, they nailed his moveset. That's all I can say. Very true to comic and media, pretty much. Deadshot's cool. I think it's kind of like, look, this is his main costume. This is verbatim almost Suicide Squad the movie, which I'm not mad at all because I love Will Smith in that movie. And I love that costume. It looks amazing. And I know it was kind of ripped out of the comic, so which was I thought was done tastefully. But I haven't played with him much. I think the only time I really played with him was tournament mode, just to see a different costume, see what it looked like. I think I saw one that I liked and played. He's fun to play with. I haven't played with him enough though. I really want to learn how to play with him. He's probably next on my list. I'm probably gonna do like, you know, a couple towers and whatnot and do some multiverse stuff with him. But yeah, he's cool. The design is done right. I would love to see some costume for him though, like a premiere skin. I don't know what they would do. Probably I would much rather a premiere skin for Red Hood than a full Red Hood character. But hey, who am I? This guy right here is probably one of my favorites. He's up there. He's like he's tied for my first favorite character to play in this game. I will say that. He's just fun. It's Dr. Fate. I've always loved Dr. Fate as a character. Like him being the helmet pretty much and just magic is amazing to me. It's just fun to be to just see. Like any medium he's in, he's just an interesting character. You never know what you're gonna get from him. So it's kind of cool. Him and Red Tornado are kind of like those characters that I just really love. Also, side note, I love the skin right here. I want to get it, and it's not for sale. I don't know how to get it, so I'm gonna have to look up some guides because I want that so bad. And he's just the best character. Just saying. All right, here we go with Mr. Firestorm. I mean, I've always known about Firestorm. I've recently got more into him. I don't know what was it that got me into Firestorm. It wasn't the CW shows. It definitely wasn't that because I knew who he was before. I don't remember what got me into Firestorm, but I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, I do love the concept of him being, you know, two people, you know, who are combined in the head. One's making the plays, but usually, I if I do recall in the comics, there were like it's someone who doesn't have to be connected to him. They just in his head. They can be anywhere else and just connect to him through that way. But that's beside the point. But he's really cool in this game. Look at this costume. Come on. And you have these costumes, but like they're all kind of the same. But he's a fun character to play with. I play with him a good amount. He's definitely one of those characters I want to play with more. I haven't finished his tower, so I don't know his ending story. So he's just a good character. And look at this costume. I love this costume. Beautiful. Now, this is a character I play with a good amount. You see I'm level 8 with him. I'm going to continue to play so I can get level 10 so I can get this helmet. But he's just cool. Like, look at him. Let's look at him. That's Barry right there. And they definitely put a lot of work into the character. Like everything just makes sense. Like I can't wait to get new gear for him because just the way he looks is super cool. And like one of the little Easter eggs with this costume is amazing when he became one of the Blue Lanterns. You know, Speedster's Hope, keyword. You know, that's the Ring of Hope. It's really cool, and that they really took time to make Jay Garrick, which is just super cool. Come on, Jay Garrick, and then you know you got Reverse Flash. Everyone loves Reverse Flash now, and I like Reverse Flash. Like he's just a cool ass character. Look at him, E. Barthon. I have like the craziest sneeze coming up, and it's gone. Okay. Grodd, don't like Grodd. Here it goes. Oh, excuse me. My God. All right. So, Grodd is whatever. I've played with him a couple times, and I think the story I had to play with him, or either story or tournament mode. He's just not fun to play with. He's just clunky. And it may be I don't know anything about him. He's not aesthetically pleasing. Like it's just not. I mean, it's Grodd. It is Grodd, though. I can't complain there. They did it. It is Grodd. But, you know, just not much. It's not much. He's really important in the story, and that's probably the most important part to me. He's really, I like him in the story. Okay, Mr. Green Arrow, Oliver Queen, the God. He's a great character. Like, Oliver Queen just in general is just a great character. I love his background, love his story. You know, his parents dying when he's younger. Like, him being trapped on an island and pretty much being just a rich ass dude who had a lot of privileges and then coming up from that. I love stories like that. People getting humbled. Humble stories are amazing. He's really fun to play with. I like playing with him in the first one. He's just as good in here. There's some new added moves for him that just completes the character. He's definitely one of those characters you want to play with. I would love if we had like the actual costume from Arrow, because I actually do like that costume, and like at least get some voice from Stephen Amell. Even though I hate the show now, that would be just interesting. That'd be cool. That's pretty much all I can say. Him in the story, him and Black Canary are from the other universe. They're not from the regime insurgent universe. They're just there to help Batman and whatnot. Green Lantern, like I said before, Green Lantern is just the dopest. Like he's so much fun to play with. He's level 10, as you can tell. I've leveled him up a lot. He's really fun to play with. He's probably my third favorite character to play with. Then with Flash being number 4, and I have Dr. Fate being tied with number 1, and another person who we'll get to, who is my favorite. He's just dope. Like, look at this Black Lantern, and it's like the best part is not just a skin. It's like they actually make sure to note that yes, this is the willpower ring, this is the rage ring, and they got the alternates of it to where it looks different. You know, I usually keep this one for the green. You had that one. It's pretty cool, and you got the Avarice. I don't know much about that. Fear, of course, that's Sinestro Corp. You have Hope, which is what Flash was. I forgot what story that was. Compassion, Love, which is amazing to me. Then you got Life and Death, of course. And then of course you have John Stewart. They just put a lot of work into him, and he's a fun character to play with. Like, I play with him so much. Like, he's so cool. And I love that he hooks his little lantern up. It's different little lantern. I love that. Oh, okay, come on. I would love if they had a premiere skin of his, a very old classic, the original Green Lantern. That would be really cool. Just because of how odd it looks compared to what he looks like now. But yes, Hal Jordan. Can't be mad at that. Harley Quinn is basic. Don't really care so much about her. Like, she even has the pigtails from Suicide Squad. I don't understand how people love her so much. I know she was big in cosplay, so that's a bit. I understand that love, but like, it became a whole different type of love when Suicide Squad was announced and all that. And people say she was the best part of it, when I disagree. But hey, that's just my opinion. She's fun to play with in the game, though. You see, I play with her a good amount, and she's a good character. I do like the original incarnation of that character. And I may be being an old man who just can't they can't grow up. But yeah, that's me. Joker is kind of cool. Like, I don't want to play with him. Like, he's basic. Like, he's the same as the first game. And I played with him a good amount in the first game, because I'm like, hey, it's Joker. I like Joker. And it was first time playing with Joker in a 2D fighting game of that nature. Because obviously they had Mortal Kombat. But it was just fun to play with him. The Mortal Kombat versus DC. It was fun. But he's kind of basic. I hated the design. Like, I recorded a reaction to the reveal of him, and it just wasn't. I didn't even upload it. That's how bad it was. He's so unnecessary in the story too. Like, he has no point being in the story. That's all I would say. I don't want to spoil anybody. Even though it's been out for like a week, and if you don't have the game, then you're not planning on getting the game, and then you just watch a YouTube video, or you just don't care. Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is. She's growing on me, no pun intended. She's definitely growing on me. I played with her a little bit more today, actually. I think she was one of the last characters I played with. She's just really cool. Like, I've always loved Poison Ivy as a character, just regardless. Like, I've always just liked her as a character. Mainly because she was in Batman and Robin, and a lot of people hate that movie, but I watched that movie as a really young kid, so it was like nostalgic for me. I know it's bad. Like, I'm not an idiot, and you can say it's a good movie, but I love that, That's the first time I ever seen George Clooney. Mind you, I'm young. I'm 24, so I was really young when that came out. But she's cool. And always was afraid of her because of what she did to Robin. All right, speaking of the devil, we have Robin, Damian Wayne Robin. You gotta specify. He's just so dope. He's so dope to play with in this game. I'm definitely gonna play with him a little bit more. I think he's I got him with level 3. He's just cool. Like, this is the best Robin. Obviously, it's Damian Wayne, because Damian Wayne is just epic. He's the shit. Like, he's a fucking warrior. You know, granddad is Ra's al Ghul. You know, dad is Batman. It's just, what better mix? He's kind of cool. He has pretty cool little costumes. Like, look at this. I want this one so bad. I mean, and you have good ones. You have this one. You have this one right here, which is kind of like the basic one with the black cape with the yellow inside. You know, that's like the go-to. But this one is just heir to the lead. Ooh. His little ending, by the way, his little ending tower ending is amazing. And also, you know, if you want to go traditional Damian Wayne, you can go there. But man, he's just a dope character, and he is necessary in this game, in the story and all that. And I love Robin. I grew up with Robin, so this video is getting long. I apologize, but hey, chill back, sit back with me. I haven't made a video in a while, so hey, a long one is not that bad. Scarecrow is really dope. The concept of him is that he throws the gas down, so this is why he looks like this. He doesn't actually look like this. He's actually just a regular dude, but due to you know, his gas, you look like this. I played with him. It's weird. I've only played. I have costumes and stuff on, but I haven't played with him much because I have no XP. But yeah, I played with him before, probably in tournament mode. That's probably with most characters. He's fun to play with. He's really dope. I will say that. And you got Supergirl. Supergirl is great. I love Kara Zor-El. Great character. At one point, I was like so obsessed with Superman. I am still obsessed with Superman. He's my favorite comic book hero. But I was like thinking, if I ever have a daughter, I'm naming her Kara, or Kal-El, because Kal-El could be, you know, unisex. We got her here. You know, she's cool. She has like little costumes. She got Phantom Zone costume, which I really love. I love that costume. Oh my god, it screams Phantom Zone. And you have this one. This one is good. It's basic. It's, you know, Supergirl. That's the Supergirl you know. I would love if they had her just in a regular T-shirt, kind of like she is in like Justice League Unlimited. That'd just be a cool little like nod. But you know, I mean, the good nod is that she look. We have Power Girl, which, you know, her breasts definitely get you know visibly bigger. I mean, that's Power Girl. Power Girl has big titties, but I think she kind of looks a little wonky. Power Girl looks kind of wonky. You see, she looks kind of wonky. But hey, I don't have the costume, so no, I'm not upset that I bought something. Now here's my favorite character in the entire game. He's tied with Dr. Fate because I put enough time into like almost both of them. He's just dope. Like, come on, my favorite superhero, and he's actually best character when it comes to fighting. Like, I can win more matches with Superman. Like, I played online with Superman, I haven't lost once. Mind you, I've only played like 8 matches or 6 matches or something like that. So he's really cool. See, I like these right here because I got that gloss on there. But yeah, he's fucking dope. I hate that he's evil in this game, because I mean, Superman is not evil to me. But like, come on, look, you can change his emblem. That's brilliant. But the only thing is, like, his torso things kind of just doesn't match for some of it. But yeah, I don't know, it's Superman. He has some pretty cool ones. I have this one. This is his regular. This is an alternate Bizarro, but this is the Bizarro one. Oh my gosh! I wish it like changed his skin a little bit, like made him all pale and a little derpy. I wonder if Bizarro would be offensive nowadays. I know the concept of it is definitely offensive. See, like, you got Sacrificial Son of Jor-El, which is really cool. You got the Mon-El. This is probably my favorite one right here. Mon-El. I love Mon-El as a character. What? So dope. This is the alternate one. He's just dope. I can't wait to unlock more stuff with him. Like, it's funny, the characters I play with the most, I don't unlock the most stuff with. All right, now here we go with Swamp Thing. I played with him a good deal. Good character. I love his combos. He's just powerhouse. His special is super cool. And I have so much stuff for him. Like, I just want to unlock it already. I'm gonna have to play a little bit more with him. But look at all the stuff I have. And he's just a cool character. The design Like, he looks great. Like, and I know Swamp Thing. Like I know him from like being younger. But like, man, look at this, and look at the leaves on his like mallet. The color changes. It changes. Where's my favorite one at? This one's kind of cool, but I think it's this one. Yeah, this one's my favorite. Look at this one. Man, looks like a nice little rainforest. But yeah, Swamp Thing is great. Now for the last character. Playable character so far. Because you know there's DLC characters. Wonder Woman. She's great. She's great. Fun to play with. It's Wonder Woman. This costume, I don't understand this costume. But hey. Amazing nonetheless. And I can't wait for the movie to come out. I would love if they had like kind of like a more like kind of like this, but kind of more so the first photo we ever got of Wonder Woman for Dawn of Justice, the one that Zack Snyder posted. Oh man, I would have loved that. But yeah, that's all the characters I care about. I almost lost my voice talking for 30 minutes straight about video game characters, but hey, I'm not mad at it. It's a fun game to play. I've been playing nothing but this, and I just wish all my characters were super high level, but hey, what am I gonna do? So yeah, it's CFX at the Wave Dojo, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.